Podcast. Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. It is Monday, May 19th of 2025, and you're listening to episode 444 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ, and joining me today is Ford.
It's 4 for 4, but there's only 3 of us.
There's only 2 here right now. There we go.
No, that is a lie.
Also,
That's
Kevin.
Ignorant. No being ignorant. I'm a child.
Is this relating to something that happened today?
Yeah, kind of.
We are listening to a top song from every year of the last 100 years.
Neat.
And Michael Jackson was there.
Very nice.
You haven't put it together, have you?
Is there something to put together?
Kevin was referencing an interview with Michael Jackson.
No, I know that. It's just not funny.
Sure, it's not, Ford. You just don't have a sense of humor sometimes. I mean, you're being real ignorant, Ford.
We need to add that to the soundboard.
Okay, that's funny. I get it. I totally understand.
Good day, sir!
All right, well, I think this is going to be our last newscast for the summer 2025 season.
You heard it here first, folks.
Hooray.
Last BCC podcast. I want to thank everybody, LJ especially.
TTV had their last podcast recently.
That's what I'm referencing. Gosh, keep up.
The
I
BCC
still haven't heard
podcast.
it.
It's good. It's sad.
Yeah?
PTV was probably my all-time favorite podcast, so it is sad to see it end. Envy said he's going to finish the Invictus analysis still. It's been years, so we'll see when it happens. But
How much does he have left?
well, he said he's going to either go Torian Arena or Matoran Defender.
I see.
So we will see. But yeah, BCC Podcast will go on forever.
We will have AI replace us.
I always said we're going to get to at least 1,000 episodes, so we're not even at the halfway point yet.
Not even Squidward on a chair.
Let's see, it's been it'll be 11 years next month. We've had the channel.
That's
and
disgusting.
we've done 444 podcasts, so that averages to about a little over 44 podcasts a year. Right?
Give or take.
I'm an adult, I don't remember math. Not 44. Okay. That we needed slightly more. Divided by about 40 podcasts a year. So on average, we've missed 12 podcasts a year?
I think it was starting out that we didn't have like the weekly schedule that really threw.
Starting out, we had it twice a week.
Oh. Who knew?
For like a month or so. Were we even here when we had the twice a week, Ford?
I think so.
I mean, you were here pretty early on.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. Surely.
I feel like that was more the Ford, not Ford, the Chris.
That was definitely
led.
the Chris era. Oh, Chris never led the podcast.
Who led the podcast back then?
I still prepared everything good. Chris was just there. Chris did not like the podcast after like episode 3.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Well, he didn't like Bionicle focused content either.
Which
was a big chunk of our early stuff.
I feel like we missed less than 12 a year the last few years.
Slowly build back up the average.
Yeah, if we can do a bit, double up on some episodes, some weeks, which honestly I have considered doing because I kind of want to use our Monday night slot for some other projects that I'm working on. Lots of exciting stuff happening. But like I said, we do have news this week, so let's get right into it and we'll talk about Harry Potter. Ford, you are the resident Harry Potter Lego set expert here.
I guess. I haven't gotten any in a few years.
It hasn't been a few years, certainly. Well, what do you think about this herbology class?
Oh, it's got... I'll let Ford speak.
I don't know. It'd be nice to see it.
Oh, oh no, you're not streaming, are you?
I shouldn't have to stream. We have show notes.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's not the
Ford's
same.
fault.
It's not the same.
Not the same as seeing it like 320p.
True. Actually, that's 270p by 296p. What's the math on that?
Anyway.
So they got the woman who hates Harry Potter.
I don't see prices on these in the original release, but this set is 390 pieces, which I think is a pretty good use of its pieces. Ah, there is prices. It is $50.
What?
That's disgusting.
Professor Sprout's actress would never pay $50 for a children's set of a children's movie.
What?
Yeah, she doesn't like them.
She doesn't like Harry Potter?
Yeah, she's making
was
like a
in
valid
one of them.
point vaguely, but she's also like she's like, anyone who likes Harry Potter past childhood is just like, grow up, which I can see applied to a lot of the fan base, but you know, as someone who enjoys Harry Potter, it's like,
I mean, I'm inclined to agree with the sentiment, at least.
I'm not. I think that's stupid.
I think there's a mixture of like, yeah, there's some truth to what she's saying because a lot of the degenerates need to
but Harry
grow
Potter's
up.
not their issue.
Yeah. But anyhow,
You shouldn't blame innocent things for degeneracy.
I don't think she's blaming the degenerates either, though. I don't think she went far enough. I think I went a little far in a couple places.
Well, let's move on to the next set. We have... Didn't we already have a Fox buildable? Ford?
Yes, yeah. It had like the mechanism so you could flap the
Yeah,
wings.
this one's 299 pieces for $23. So not a
Yeah,
bad
I
price
guess
for
more
these,
reasonable.
but
Yeah.
no
this
minifigures.
one's- I think this one's kind of like the Hedwig with the trunk that they released a while back.
Oh yeah, and they
I
have
don't think it's
flapping
this area.
Hedwig too. It doesn't look the best, to be honest. It looks
No,
okay.
it's not great.
It's okay.
I like the
but,
sorting hat.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Was that a giant croissant?
I don't know anymore.
The sword looks very degenerate.
Just like the Harry Potter fans.
Just like the Harry Potter fans.
Next up, we have the Chomping Monster Book of Monsters, which I believe was a set before as well.
I think this one's a much better build if that's the case, because my goodness, this looks great. I'm not a big fan of like the book sets either, but come on, it's a monster book of monsters.
Is that Neville? Yeah, it's Neville.
Of course it's
He's
not.
got a new piece for the Monster Book of Monster cover. Remember how the books would kill each other in dogfights at the store?
Yeah. Fun times.
How much do you think this one costs?
Too much.
518 pieces,
Like, 90
$80.
$60.
Oh.
A common
Okay.
theme for this summer wave is everything's overpriced.
Well, they're probably. Well, we know why.
Because
We know the excuse.
yeah. I remember though back a few years ago they tried to do this too during the Ninjago crystallized era, and then it started leveling out again because no one bought the sets and I bought them all on sale.
Mm-hmm.
No one bought the crystallized sets because the season sucked. Actually,
I still don't understand that either. Crystallized is a pretty good season.
I enjoyed it. I didn't think it. It was no Sons of Garmadon or Hunted or anything, but still enjoyed it.
All right, more Book Nooks. I don't know if this one qualifies as much of Book Nook as the Sherlock Holmes one. I guess it kind of does when you close it.
Ah, yes, the worst ride in Universal.
Oh, I like the train.
It's such a long wait for like the 3-minute ride, and it's awkward if you sit in a cab with another
the
person.
point is to get to the other side of the park.
You're sitting with another person, and you're just like, "Hi, how's it going?" And then you just stare at the screens
You're
the whole
supposed
time.
to say things that Hogwarts would say.
Yeah, I did that once, and it was also awkward.
Well, what did you say?
Oh, I can't recall off the top of my head. I'd have to recount
Hogwarts
the
would
story.
never say that.
You're right.
Kevin told the story of his Venom shirt earlier.
Yeah, the Venom shirt story scarred me for life.
Have you seen his Venom shirt, Ford?
No.
Well, I can't show it on the podcast. Not because it's inappropriate or something, but
Well,
just because I can't get a picture. But you see, here's Kevin's wearing his Venom shirt now. Here, let me take a screenshot.
Okay.
Wait,
I
wait,
see
hold
it,
up.
yeah.
There we go. Let me put this in the podcast.
An excellent photograph. An excellent one. Truly one of the photos of all time.
Venom shirt. Okay. So here's here's a picture of Kevin right now with his Venom shirt.
Live on
Very
studio.
We need to add that to the thumbnail.
I don't think we can. It's awful.
Yeah, no. People would click
That's
on
what makes
that.
it so great, though.
I don't. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Kevin, you tell the Venom shirt story.
So, I'm standing in line for Dudley Do-Rights, and you know Ford, you've never been to Universal, have you?
I've been to Universal, yeah.
You have? Have you been on Dudley's then?
I don't remember.
The water, one of the water rides.
Oh, no, I haven't been on that ride, no.
Ford's never touched water.
Yeah, okay, that makes
Don't
sense.
you know?
So, me and Liam's brother are just standing in the line here. We're waiting in, like, the beaver and the bear room, that little stairwell-ish area. It's a long freaking line. Dudley's always has a line. It's always freaking long.
Okay.
But
So it has a line, yes.
I'm standing in line, and there's this guy behind me, and he's like, you know, he compliments my shirt, like, yeah, I like your shirt. And it's like, okay, I've gotten a couple compliments on it. So it's just like, yeah, normal human interaction, thanks, you know. He's like, no, I really like that shirt. You know, you're not even messing around with, like, Spider-Man or nothing. Everybody wants to mess around with, like, Spider-Man. Nah, you went straight for Venom. Like, he's not even the villain, okay? He's Venom, you know? Like, sometimes he's a bad guy, sometimes he's a good guy. It's like, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. And so this guy's like, where'd you get it? It was given to me as a gift.
I
Yeah.
Imagine his face turned to like the Easter Island head. Like, where'd you get it?
And it was Liam's brother who got it for me. I was like, yeah, you know, I saw it at like Walmart or something. So immediately this guy just like Googles it. Like, he's looking for Venom shirts, and then he's like, okay, I Googled this on Amazon, and the first things that pop up are like some anti-Trump stuff. And he's like, I don't know about you, but this says a lot about society. This says all the, like, Venom's a villain, and first stuff that comes up with Trump. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? So
You live in Florida.
I doubt this guy lives in Florida if he's going to
Oh,
Universal.
probably, but you know, you're in Florida.
So he like, it's just like, okay, the conversation would die down every once in a while. I'd start talking in the line again, and then this guy would just jump back into our conversation, like, oh yeah.
I really don't like when people do that.
Like, I don't mind interacting with some people in the line with us. Like, yeah, some amount of interaction is fine if they're welcome. But
Like that guy when we went to the bar the other day, he was bordering on too much. He was nice enough, but
that's friendly bar banter. You go to different bars, you talk to different people. That's part of it.
yeah, but when you go to the bar at 3, you expect some peace and quiet.
We were rabble rousing.
That's
But
the story.
okay.
There's no punchline.
no, the
Alright.
punchline is that it happened, and it happened to me.
It's
It
just
hurts.
weird people. I
Yeah,
get it.
and then we had to go on the same log with him, and it's like really awkward.
That's even more awkward.
Yeah, it's just like his long legs just sliding like next to me, and I had to look at his feet. It's just like, okay, it's a bit much, Dudley. Bit
I
much.
wanted you to see his feet.
So,
I shouldn't have
overall,
said that.
Universal is a great place, but just don't wear this specific Hawaiian Venom shirt. Wear the Donkey Waffles shirt. That got me attention from ladies.
Okay.
Anyway,
Going forward.
Marge, homie.
Oh, by the way, that book nook was $90. No, $100.
Wait, how is the Monster Book of Monsters more reasonably priced? That $60 for that? Like, yeah, I can see it. $100 for nothing? No thanks.
So, I feel like we haven't gotten Privet Drive in a while.
Harry doesn't live in the
yeah.
closet at that age.
This is 639 pieces for $90.
Mhm.
Harry's fat.
So the
is
same
here.
same price as a book nook, mind you.
So okay, so the last one was just like the front of the house,
Mm-hmm. This one's
and
like.
it came with the flying car.
Mm-hmm.
This one is the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
This time, the whole house.
It has 4 walls.
Let's see,
walls, a
you
roof
know,
over
you
their
get
head.
you get the fourth wall, and you get Marge. I don't know. I think that's a good trade-off.
Now, the
I
house doesn't
feel
look
like-
the most accurate because it has no garage.
No, not really.
I mean, it's not the worst either, but...
I mean, it is Britain. People don't own cars.
Oh,
there.
they have bars on Harry's window.
Yeah.
But except it's in the back, and it's not supposed to be in the back.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's supposed to be on the side, right?
I like the sunroom
Is
in
it
the
front
back.
or
That
the
looks
side?
Is
It's
it?
the front, I believe.
Okay.
I can't recall. I just watched these movies too.
They have an interesting build for the gutters on the right side. I like that. But there's also a bunch of letters stuffed in the door, so it combines a lot from a lot of the movies. Oh, it has her dog, too. We're slowly narrowing down all the Harry Potter characters that don't have minifigures. Ford, sometime we
Yeah.
should do a series, we should just watch the Harry Potter movies and, like, mark off who has a figure and who does not.
All the background characters. We have to include
Wait,
them.
what about the guy who's like, the grim is a sign of the that little kid? You know what I'm talking about?
You
No,
mean the
it's-
creepy black kid?
Yes.
Who's he?
Like
The
in
creepy
Prisoner of
black kid.
Azkaban, like anytime anything creepy needs to be said, he says it.
He just comes in and he's just like,
Things are very bad. They're a little bit bad by the tone of my voice.
We're all going
Return
to
the
die.
slab or summon my curse.
Who said it, though? What was his name?
He's made up
He was
for
just
the
a creepy
movies.
black kid.
I can't remember his name, but yeah, he has a credited role. They just make him up.
okay then.
No, I'm figuring this out.
Why don't you just?
I already tried Googling it.
Yeah, you didn't try Googling it very well. Because in the
We-
book, someone else
we
says
have
it.
AI. AI can answer these questions. The Grim is a sign. Okay.
His name is Bem.
Bim.
Bem.
Bim.
He's a wizard of Nigerian descent.
Yeah, see, I got that. Is there a Lego Bim?
There is not a Lego Bem.
Oh,
I'm really
crap.
mad. Where's my Lego Bem? So I could just be like, hey guys, you want to know something about dissection?
What?
All right, let's move forward. We are continuing the Diagon Alley series, which actually I think this is becoming better than the UCS series, just so we've got a lot more shops.
Yeah. Yeah.
With Quidditch and candy stores.
It's ice cream parlor,
Neat.
actually. They have butterbeer ice cream, which is really tasty.
Yeah, I like butterbeer.
I'm addicted to this stuff.
This set is also $100 and 795 pieces.
That reminds me, that candy store at the mall that you
Oh.
guys like so much with the gummies.
Yeah.
They used
The
to
gummies.
sell the off-brand butterbeer.
Oh, I remember. The off-brand butterbeer is not as good.
Yeah.
No,
They don't
fine.
sell anymore.
it's
though.
fine. It's
like,
just it doesn't have the
it's
foam.
too sweet.
No,
Well, it
The
doesn't have
foam
the foam
is-
that's too sweet.
the foam missing is a problem.
It is too sweet, and it has like a weird bite to it.
Yeah.
Also, this includes the ice cream guy, Florine.
Florian.
Florian. I don't know if the Quidditch shop lady has been in it before.
Probably not. I don't think so.
The guy at Universal lied to us about how much butterbeer products there were. I'll never forgive
Really?
him.
What did he say?
He said there was like only 5, and I think there was like 6.
How tragic.
Next time I go to Universal, I'm gonna beat him up.
You mean like we need to beat up my cousin for his favorite Christmas song?
Yeah, that's long overdue.
Okay, Ford, what do you want to guess my little cousin's favorite Christmas song is?
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
No.
No, that's a better song.
I hate that song.
I don't care. I hate this other song more.
Hang on. Should I like your cousin or not?
You've met him.
Which one is this?
He is the one that wore the brown suit to my wedding.
He was like really
All I want for Christmas is you.
close.
Very close.
Okay, this is my last guess, I suppose.
Yeah, your last guess.
What's that one by Kelly Clarkson that they were really trying to astroturf a few years ago?
Mm,
The really awful one.
I can't recall.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Vaguely,
Not really.
maybe.
Okay.
It's not
okay,
that
just tell me
anyway.
what it is. Who cares?
Last Christmas.
Wham!
Ah.
Last Christmas, Michael Jackson. Like, hate that song.
It would be better with Michael Jackson.
It would be. He's a talented actor. Voice talent.
All right, moving forward, we have another piece of the new Hogwarts Castle line, which actually combines very, very well with the last one. This might be one of the best looking Hogwarts castles we've
Yeah,
got.
this one, this is where it's at.
Dude, that looks like Hogwarts.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I like that we've returned to the gray roof the last few years. I'll never
Yeah.
understand the green roof.
Well, it has accents of green in the set, but I like that.
But
where
also
it's
look
like
at it combined with
gray
the
and-
last
look
year's
at
set.
that. Ah. I'm gonna have to buy this, aren't I?
Yes,
Yeah.
Ford. Yes.
Ah.
Is this the one where the rooms can be slid in and out?
Yes. Yes, it is.
That's neat.
You got a new version of Fluffy,
Why do they have him chained like that?
because he is a pit bull.
3-headed pit bull literally wants to eat the children. What do they mean by this?
All pit bulls should be euthanized, and I'm not sorry for saying that.
Reminds me of that
Beast.
one time at Chick-fil-A.
What?
One of my co-workers, he and his girlfriend had a pit bull, and so she drove through the drive-thru one time to just like say hi and get
And the
some
pit
food.
bull killed a child?
The pit bull jumped out the window and like my coworker like had to get out of the kitchen just to like make sure that it didn't kill anyone. He's like, well, you know, it's not socialized, and I don't know what it would do around that many people.
Wow. Who's this guy with the peg leg?
I forget his name, but he's the care of magical creatures.
Oh, the one that
professor.
retired.
Yeah.
Did he ever show up in the movie?
No, I don't think so.
What's his
Maybe he
name?
did. I don't remember.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
Kettleburn?
That's sounds familiar. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's a verse of him from a movie. Why? Okay. Why in the Harry Potter wiki is this the picture that they give of him?
From like the mobile app.
Oh no.
He
Why's
looks
got a
like
clamp
me.
hand?
Looks like me, but old. They literally
Why's he
have
got
a
a clamp?
movie picture of him, though.
He doesn't even have a beard. I don't know if...
No, go back.
Oh, yeah.
Look, it's
Okay.
right there.
Yeah, there's a very... Is that a picture of him? Okay, so yeah, here's one from the movie. I feel like the minifigures is the best version of it, though. So yeah, here's the movie version of him.
Oh, they gave him back his beard.
Gave him back his beard, it was never gone. This is a freaking mobile app.
Yeah, it was gone in that weird one.
He owns Fluffy in this version.
That's neat. He doesn't have his hat though.
Yeah, but I
Look
don't
at
think.
that stylish looking hat.
So
Anyway.
let's look for. Are there any other really interesting figures here?
They got nearly headless Nick.
Pajama Neville.
Again.
Who's that redhead kid?
Isn't that?
That's Percy.
Yeah.
That doesn't look a thing like Percy. Percy
I'm
wears a
head
pointy
right.
hat.
Boy.
Well, he has the pointy hat, and he always has his badge. Where's the badge?
I think he does
He
have
ain't
a
got no
badge,
badge.
does he?
Oh, that might be just the coat.
Also, who are these other two children?
You know. Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff. Oh, that's
I think
young
the
Robert
Hufflepuff kid
Pattinson.
is-
Well,
Yeah,
one
I
of
think
these
the
is
Hufflepuff kid is supposed to be Ernie.
Lisa Turpin and Ernie
Okay.
Macmillan.
Macmillan.
Ernie McMillan, yeah.
Dean Thomas is supposed to be here too. Isn't Dean Thomas black? Oh wait,
Yes.
there he is.
Wait.
But he is not to be confused with the creepy black kid from Prisoner of Azkaban.
Bam, my favorite character.
The creepy black kid.
Some say it's an omen that you're going to be dead.
Return the slab or suffer my curse.
All right, Ford, you like brick-built creatures?
I tolerate them.
How would you like some bionicle horses?
I'm conflicted because Bionicle is good. Horses are cool. Bionicle horses, I don't know.
I feel like there was supposed to be bionicle horses.
Yeah, it is kind of weird for as long as Bionicle is around. Did you just spill?
No, because it's like near empty.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like Bionicle should have had horses.
No, correction, it is empty. Dang.
They could have just had a whole wave of horses, then a wave of Toa to go on the horses, and each horse could have had like a different thing. Like one of them could have just had chainsaws for feet.
Oh, just like Onua.
Yeah. And then another one could have spit fire. And then another one, rather than having feet, it has like a mermaid tail. Like that thing Mario rides.
Oh. Plushie.
And then Pohatu just have an ostrich.
Yeah.
That would actually work for Bahatu, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they could have done
that's
more
cool.
with mounts.
That's neat, I guess.
I think they could have done more with mounts as canister
It-
sets.
Could we use the Thestrals as bionic mounts that we
Yeah.
never got?
Probably.
What's stopping you, Ford?
The price tag.
What's the price
Oh,
tag?
I didn't say what the price tag for the Hogwarts castle is, did I?
Oh.
That's
Holy
Oh!
crap!
Yeah, that's $250.
No!
No!
That's $260!
It's $260
$260
for 2,135 pieces.
Why has
Ew.
it gotta be so good?
It's
Lego
disgusting.
That's pretty good.
skates!
So, it's about what I would expect for the size of it.
But it is a piece count. It's only 2135.
I don't know. It just seems
It
like
doesn't
what
even have the creepy
would
black
expect.
kid.
It doesn't even have Bam! Imagine there's like a Lego designer listening to us and it's like, oh yeah, Bam. That,
Like,
that
write
character.
that down. Write that down. Creepy black kid. Creepy black kid.
Guys, I've made the mistake of delving into the brick set comments.
Uh-oh. What you do?
Well, this one guy, fairly decent sets, but you can tell they're running out of ideas for the theme. It needs to go, in my opinion. It needs to get replaced by another IP like Lord of the Rings.
I bet he's a Star Wars fan.
He's got an Indiana Jones Lego minifigure
There's a few
profile
problems.
picture.
Yep, there you go.
Do people not understand the reason that they do the same things isn't because they're out of ideas, it's because there are new fans every 3 or 4 years.
You
Also,
also need to
it's
refresh
not,
certain things.
yeah, it's not necessarily bad that they remake it because guess what? The franchise is only 7 books. You can only work with so much. There's only so many iconic things that people want.
Also,
It's-
there is like new stuff all the time that we haven't gotten before, like the ice cream store, like this version of Privet Drive with the back
Well, technically, the ice cream store was in the Big Diagon Alley.
Was it? I didn't think it was. Anyway,
Yeah.
herbology class.
All
seemed
the
like a great
stores
one.
they've been releasing are in there, in some capacity.
Oh, my bad. There's also the Fantastic Beasts movies. Okay.
We don't count those. They do not count. They do not exist.
Oh, and there's that one stage play.
Look, the most canon things of all those are like the textbooks that she wrote afterward, like the Tales of Beetle the
Oh
Bard.
yeah, those are canon.
Yeah. Those I'm willing to accept.
Well, let's hold it over to America. Talk about Krusty Burger. The Simpsons is back again.
Ah, this is also at Universal, just like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
I'm so mad right now. Where's Professor Skinner and
Yeah, we still don't have a Skinner. It's Principal Skinner.
yeah, Principal Skinner and
Where are
the
the
Superintendent
Skinner
Chalmers? Where are they? This is the set to have them in.
I think Sideshow
Steve
Bob's the only new
Jams?
character we got in this one, isn't it?
It's been so long since they've done Simpsons.
Oh, maybe the
How do they
teenager
still
guy.
have the molds?
I'll be back. You can't keep the Democrats out of the White House forever. They'll be back. And when they are, I'm back on the streets with all my criminal buddies.
I need to watch more Simpsons. It's actually very
I totally
good.
butchered that quote.
Yeah. Man, now I want a burger.
Dude, I could eat a burger right now. There's McDonald's. It's barely still open. Maybe it's
I
closed
never
at
went
this
to
point.
Krusty Burger the last time I
Oh, it's
was
good.
there.
It's the whole Simpsons cafeteria area. At least it used to be one of the best values because Universal in general has worse values on their food than Disney does.
It's so true.
Yeah, I
I
opted to
just went
go-
there. We stayed there for a week, and it's like, dang, I did not expect the food to be as expensive as it was.
At Disney for like
I opted to go to Mel's Burgers from American Graffiti.
what?
Oh, he's got a point.
Where's that?
Yeah.
So that's there.
Okay.
It's like the other side of the park, I think.
But yeah, at Disney for like it's like $14 to $16, but you get like a sit down meal portion of food. Universal in general, most of the restaurants there, especially the older ones, kind of suck.
No, absolutely. I love Universal. It's, I'd say, like, my favorite place on earth to go. The food
Yeah, I will
prices
agree
are
that the new
intolerable. It's
Yeah.
just... Now, their
But at
newer
least the food
menus
is good.
are getting
Better.
better.
Yeah.
Like, they're
Yeah.
doing more with their food, and it's, like, tastier, getting more creative.
I like the Harry Potter food.
The
um,
IPs
Oh, yeah.
are like they're
The
really
Hogshead.
like delving into like, okay, what can we make with our IP food?
The Hogshead has some of the best fish and chips like ever.
Scallywags.
Like they are
That's
that
better.
good. What's
But-
that?
Scallywags, that place in Mackinac I'm always telling you about.
Oh yeah, probably.
You've
But-
not responded to any of my texts, speaking of, if you're going to come with us to Mackinac.
Wait, what?
I've texted you 3 times. I said I booked a hotel already. Are you guys going to come?
I don't think so. Sorry. I thought I told Allie about it.
I don't think so.
Well, we'll see. I know I was back and forth with one of you.
Point being,
Well,
yeah,
anyway.
universal food prices are still terrible. It's like 20 plus usually for any actual item of food.
Train.
Ford, what have we talked about filling the air when the train goes past?
I'm never not gonna do it. I'm
Now,
never not gonna do what you say.
I do feel really
Anyway.
hungry all of a sudden. Gosh dang it!
What?
I just ate and I'm already
Yeah.
hungry again.
We just had an entire bag of Dynamitas.
And like a full meal before that.
Yeah. Anyway, Krusty Burger's pretty cool. I think it's the lowliest of the Simpsons sets, but it's fine.
Well,
It's like $200 though.
Yeah, 210. Figure
Yeah.
not a lot of pieces. 1,635.
So that's another thing I was thinking about is like Simpsons has been out of style for Lego for about 10 years.
Yeah. How do they still have the molds for these guys?
Yeah, that and like
They
how
look
are
the
they gonna
exact
get
same.
the thing that I'm thinking is like the people are gonna buy this. They probably already have like all the minifigures from like
They're
the
doing
different
the
series,
Ninjago
right?
thing with it.
What do you mean?
They're gonna have to buy this just to get Sideshow Bob.
Well, yeah, but also like, are they planning on maybe re-releasing the
No,
previous sets in some capacity?
no.
I remember
Or-
when
okay.
Legos like experimented with re-releasing stuff, like the Taj Mahal and stuff, and then they never did it again. Yeah.
That's true.
Currently,
remember.
Lego has a problem with like being very sketchy with how they handle exclusive minifigures.
Yeah. Okay. I see how it is. Anywho,
So, not a lot more to say about Simpsons, honestly.
I
Simpsons
can't
made
believe
me
it's
hungry.
still on.
Yeah. So, let's run through Lego City real quick here.
Drive through the streets during the parade.
So they have a new Lego City tower here, which I think is kind of atrocious looking.
Hey, look. Look, guys, it's a Tesla.
What do you mean?
It's a space program in the middle of the city. Tesla.
Tesla's not space, that's SpaceX.
Yeah, Tesla.
Yeah, I don't like this tower. It like tries to do too much at once and is mediocre at all of them.
Oh, there's a
Trying to be
train?
like-
Whoa!
$210 for 1,941 pieces.
Yeah, it's trying to be like all the things at once so that the grandparents like who need to get something for the kids that they forgot about.
No, this is too
They
true,
can,
man.
They could get this and be like, all right, it's got everything. Great.
Oh, the kids got bound to love this race
I
car or the
totally
train
like
or the
my
spaceship.
grandkids.
So I'm gonna skip the 4+ sets.
One of them
Hey, Kevin, you like boats that float, right?
I like boats that float with sharks with them. Yeah, I made a whole secret story episode about one of those. Go check it out.
Here's a new one. This boat floats.
I think-
264 pieces.
They all
I think literally the same story from Secret Story could apply to this new boat.
Yeah, probably. This is $35. At least having the big hull piece, I can justify it a little bit more.
Boats float.
Not too much more to say about that one. Remember when people used to try and say Lego was going to distance himself from police? Well, now we got the custom police garage.
Oh, cool. We can mod out the cars.
Literally the GTA
What are all the...
suits.
Oh, you can make it a
remove the
flying
dash
police.
cam.
Okay.
You can add flying wheels to it.
What?
Flying.
Yeah,
wheel.
on the right. Those are those hover things. And it has like sledding
missions.
wheels on the left. There's all terrain types. That's all you can really actually alter is the wheels, but this set is 489 pieces at $55. It's actually one of the better values.
Well, this is Lego. You can customize your car to be anything if you really want to, other than the wheels.
The car, you can fly, you can drive on the road or on the dirt or in the snow.
I like how for the road they just have donuts, like zero traction wheels.
Next up, we have airlifting. What happened to
Hey, is
this?
that Bernie Sanders' private jet?
This is different, I guess. 403 pieces for $55. That's awful. I don't have much more to say about this one. Uses teal and the bright yellow, so that's interesting. Here's a big bulldozer.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Ooh.
thick bulldozer.
I'd like to see the hippies try and stop this one. 682 pieces.
Now, men,
that's 60.
if we just do some stuff with the cockpit, we can make the killdozer.
Yes!
Also, this one is a good price to piece. 682 pieces for $65.
Neat.
One man has been pushed around enough.
Also, that one construction
Lego
guy
City.
has the Batman belt in brown. The piece still exists.
Neat.
And he has Emmett's hair. I just noticed.
How'd that exist too?
Man, they are literally just bringing it all in for just to keep the pieces alive.
Killdozer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to get this. I have to make the killdozer.
I still
It's
don't
gonna
actually
happen.
know the full story of the Killdozer.
It's a tragic
Like-
story about a hero.
Yes.
It's probably not.
I mean,
Oh no, it is. It
he-
is.
Wait.
He didn't kill anyone by himself, so like that part was bad. But other than that,
That's pretty bad. Next up we got a tow truck. 793 pieces, $90. It's a tow truck.
Yeah, it's
that is
Certainly
not a
tow truck.
flatbed. I requested a flatbed in my emergency situation. Don't you know? You might scrape the bottom.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say about this one. You like trains, Ford?
I'm not autistic, thank you.
Well, you like train stations?
Okay, yeah.
Here's the central train station. This is interesting. I feel like it takes some cues from that one Lego Ideas set. Or, his Brooklyn Designer Program train station set. This
That's
is
neat.
752 pieces for $100.
Wow, what a steal!
It doesn't even have a
It's those
train.
track pieces. It's those tracks.
You say track pieces if it has more than one track piece.
Well, they're... actually, yeah, you're right. I mean, technically it's more than one. Like that kind of slope thing they use to get them on the track.
Like in the Polar
is a separate
Express.
piece. You function just like the ice, yes.
I mean, it's an alright looking set.
I thought you were gonna say it was an all-right film, and I was about to go on like blast.
No, Polar Express is
me?
an awful film.
Yeah, there you go.
We have a full train next, though, the Explorer train. I don't know if I got a train. I don't think it would be this one.
But it's an Explorer.
15. Okay, hey guys, it's 1,517 pieces.
Okay.
For only
How
200
much do you
Oh,
think it is?
wait.
$210.
I think-
bucks.
I'm pretty sure this is the one that comes with the coat.
Oh,
version
this has
Johnny
this
Thunder.
does have a power function though.
Dude, this is just
Oh, that's kinda
Snowpiercer.
I still haven't seen that film.
That's nice, Kevin.
He eats... Chris Evans eats babies in that film, and you're telling me you haven't seen it?
He eats babies?
Yeah,
Why
not
would I
on
wanna see
screen.
something like that.
Not on screen. Is he a cannibal?
Not
Apparently.
usually.
But he ate babies like
He
legitimate-
knows what babies taste like, yeah.
Why? What does he? What?
Because he had to eat this guy's arm when he was a baby.
What?
What?
It doesn't, like... out of context, it doesn't make sense, but it's pretty funny out of context, too.
No, it
Yeah.
isn't.
No, it's pretty funny.
Not really.
So is he a cannibal?
No, not usually. I mean, he ate the baby at one point, but like...
What the heck?
What the hell?
What?
Okay,
Evan
so...
is giving is giving me laughing at Revenge of the Sith vibes. Okay.
Okay, and laughing at Revenge of the Sith is acceptable.
Laughing at the child murder scene. in
Yes,
Revenge of
that
the
is
Sith.
acceptable.
No, it isn't.
Yes, we did it when we were at like Brick Fair. We laughed. You can't deny it.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I think
Ford.
you did, Ford.
You laughed the hardest out of everyone.
I want proof.
We don't have proof.
We have an Arctic truck.
Oh, that's neat.
$120 for 1,057 pieces. Awful
These-
Hey,
value.
it's got the vet dude.
These guys don't know what babies taste like.
That's it. This episode is over.
Thank you.
Actually, that is all of the news besides Speed Champions. So we can run through those real quick. But the thing is, none of us are car guys. We don't know what a car really looks
That's
like.
Kevin's car.
That is not my car. Like, I'd like a car like that. Sure.
This
No,
is a
not
Challenger.
you, Kevin. Not the uncool Kevin. The cool Kevin. Kevin Levin.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a Dodge Challenger, I guess.
No, I think I made a mistake.
This is a Lamborghini and a Hurricane.
Oh, they got the Lambo. Dude, they got Bugatti.
We got Bumblebee.
Oh, Transformer. Why does the hood look like that?
And
Fake.
Which one's this?
this is a Bugatti.
Yeah! What color is your Bugatti? What color your Bugatti?
Yeah, there are people who have much more to say about these than us. I don't think that hairpiece has ever come brown before. So that's interesting. Alright, we did it. That's all the Lego news.
Ever. No more Lego.
I don't know if we
Okay.
actually ever talked about Star Wars, but...
Who cares about
No,
Star
we did.
Wars?
We did. We talked about Plo Koon, didn't we?
Pretty
Yeah.
sure we did, yeah.
I just think we didn't talk about the step.
Yeah,
That was
that's
it.
true, and it was in the thumbnail.
Yeah. It's pretty nice looking.
Stamp it. Get some help.
So, for anyone listening who wants to join in on the discussion, I'd recommend checking out the BCC Crew Discord server. There's a link in the description below. You can talk about all the Lego news and more. We have a Bonkle channel where you can play your daily dose of Bonkle. I don't usually get it most days, but other people do. I think some of them cheat. Do you cheat at Bonkle, Ford?
No.
Mm-hmm.
So you remain strictly
Sometimes
in
when it's
the browser.
stupid.
Hey, that you can't just choose when it's
Sometimes
stupid.
when it's just really stupid.
You can't choose when you think it's stupid.
Yes, I can.
No,
Ford.
you can't.
That means
Yeah,
I
when I think it's
choose
stupid,
that
it's
you are
stupid.
stupid
That's like if you
because you
choose
looked
which
it up.
laws to follow.
So do you. Every day.
Everyone
choose-
has the choice.
And Ford chooses anarchy.
Laws are suggestions.
The best kind of promises are the ones that we break.
The ones that we break along the way.
Like, I suggest you go the speed limit.
No, speeding is a crime. I think everyone who speeds should be locked up.
Gee, thanks.
That's right, Kevin.
Ford, you're more guilty. It's just you've never been caught. In fact, all of
You're saying
Cincinnati
you've been
would
caught.
be like arrested
You
immediately.
guys are both from New Jersey.
I am not from New Jersey.
Explain your driving then.
I
I'm
was
from New
raised
Jersey,
by
just
New
like
Jerseyan parents.
That makes you New Jerseyan.
No, it does not.
Your parents were from New Jersey. They raised you as a New Jerseyan.
No,
And that's where
they
you get
they
your driving
left
habits
New
from.
Jersey because they didn't want to raise me as a New Jerseyan. They raised my brother as a New Jerseyan, and you see how that turned out.
You lost your license. Your brother.
My brother.
He's crashed a lot of cars, but never lost his license.
I don't know about all that anymore.
Didn't he chop one in half with a piece of plywood once or something?
I don't think that's quite it, but
Essentially.
maybe.
Anyway, you can also follow us on X. You can like, comment, subscribe, and join the live chat every night on Mondays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So, for Ford, Millers, myself, Bill Hughes, thank you